Jack, the description they gave us in the press box this evening was tightness in your right shoulder. Can you kind of describe what you were feeling and when you started to feel unusual this evening?
I think it's a pretty accurate description. I'm not gonna divulge in any more details until we know more. But yeah, it was bothersome as the game went on.
Was it did you have trouble getting loose, getting warmed up before the game today? Was it something that was kind of ongoing, or did it come on suddenly?
No, if that's the case, I would have come. I wouldn't have taken the mound, but I was fine in the first. Uh, trying to grind through the second. Just frustrated, pissed, and take go pitch it back. We're in a different ball game. We're looking at a different result. The guys battled back real well. It was nice to see the way Ponce came in. Drew, KK, TJ, Louis, where everybody came in and kept battling, and that game was never over till the end. So, that's what we do. We're gonna fight, no matter what the situation is. I try to give everything that I had until it was just determined it wasn't the best case scenario. That's what we're gonna do.
Have you been through any of the medical stuff yet this evening, or do you have an idea of what
I'm
it looks
not.
like?
I'm not gonna talk on that end. Like I understand it's your job to ask questions. I won't. I'm not gonna speak on it until I know furthermore of what we have tomorrow. I'm just happy with the way that this team they battled. Um, I'm just frustrated for the most part. Like I understand it's your job to ask questions. I'm not disputing that. I'm only going to speak on what we know, and there was tight. Was tight. Tough to let the ball go. I mean, I was trying to let it go at like 91, so it wasn't that's not normal.
Thank you, Jack.
Derek Gould, St. Louis Post-Dispatch.
I think that last pitch was a fastball, right? About 88. Was that what was most concerning? Is that kind of what you're alluding to right there?
I mean, it just got less comfortable as the game went on. Try to give everything I had and ignore it, and there's certain things that you're out there and you always most of the time you're dealing with something's going on, whether it's something sore, and that's for me I'm gonna mostly chalk most things up to that, and then it just only go through so much.
Do you know at this time if it's related to the oblique?
The shoulder was tight.
Can you tell us what awaits you tomorrow?
We'll get looked at and figure out what we got. I'll let them divulge details.
How comfortable are you now, Jeff?
I'm sorry?
How comfortable are you right now? Just I know these are uncomfortable questions, but how are you physically?
I'm just pissed. I'm just pissed. Mentally, I'm just pissed. Physically, like it's fine. It's more of a throwing thing than anything. But I'm pissed.
Thank you.
Katie Wu, The Athletic.
Jack, can you pinpoint anything in particular between the first and the second inning? I mean, the first inning looked like your pitches were okay. You had that slider to Grossman for the strikeout. The second inning seemed to kind of tell the story there.
It's something that was, monitored throughout the week and felt good enough to go today. And as the game kind of went on, it just didn't work out that way. It was frustrating. Was going to go out there and give everything that I had until, when we got through the first, I was like, all right, I'm good. Like, I can go out and keep it going, and kind of just in between it stiffened up, and it's just frustrating being one or two pitches different, and or you want to tough everything out and give everything you have, especially for these guys and the way that they battled back in the situation that we're in. So I always felt that I was gonna put everything on the line until I couldn't anymore. But these guys kept battling the way that they did. You know, Ponce coming into a tough situation the way that he pitched. Drew, KK, you know, first time out of the pen in a while. TJ, Louis, everybody, you know, keep it right there at 4. You know, just it you know, makes you want to have a couple pitches back here or there, you know, tough it out through a couple more pitches and really try to execute those. Yeah.
I'm sorry if I misheard this or misheard you, but did you say that this was something that you'd been dealing with for the last couple days?
It was just some that was like normal soreness, whatnot. But just ended up, we just couldn't, you know, yeah, I guess just wasn't as great as the game went on.
Thanks, Jack.